After defaulting to comfy pants for way too long, sometimes I wake up and I just want to look like an opulent bird for no reason whatsoever. But I realize that all my trousers are very casual, practical, utilitarian, not very exciting. So today we're going to fix that and make a pair of really opulent trousers. Let's begin by cutting out all our pieces. I'm using a synthetic black fabric that's shiny on one side and matte on the other. We'll be using the matte side as our front for these pants. I know, I really need some new scissors. For the lining, I'm using some silky black cotton, and for the pocket bags, I'm using some leftover fabric that I had from another project. And boom! All our pieces are now cut out. To begin our glorious 2D to 3D process, I like to begin with the darts. Here I'm marking out the back darts first. Do this for the front panels too. I'm going to attach the front lining to the front shelf first, since I want these to zip up and down together. And now onto the fly. Place one fly against the front seam. Trace a slightly askew line. Sew. Press. Now your zipper can join the party. Align it to the line of the fly seam you just stitched down. Stitch on the other fly panel. And sew down your other leg panel. Now we have our fly. For the front pocket, I'm pressing on some interfacing along the wrong sides of the pocket opening. Place the pocket bag right sides facing along this edge. Stitch along the curve. Cut, flip, press. And now we're ready for the most exciting part, the yummy beaded trim. Pin it along the new pocket edge we just created. And snip off excess. I chose to machine stitch along one side of the trim and fell the other side of the trim by hand. Next, we place and we pin the back side of the pocket bag, which is the part that you'll see poking out. And we're done. The front part of our trousers are now complete. Now let's move on to the back. Now onto the most dreaded part of the trousers, the back welt pockets. I get such anxiety when I have to sew these. Sometimes I avoid back pockets altogether just because I don't want this level of angst. But yeah, stakes are high for these. I'm adding some interfacing on the wrong side of the pocket opening. Do a few more layers if yours are as thin as mine. Do the same for the two welt pieces. Smaller welt is at the bottom and larger welt is at the top. So 2 parallel lines, and then cut open along the marked line with little V snips at either end. Now we can maneuver the welts over to the other side of the pants. Press the little lip at the bottom open. Once the welt is in place, stitch in the ditch. Now we can pin the rest of the pocket bags to the welts. Cut off excess along the sides. Sew down our little V's. And finally, the welts are done, and they're not looking too bad at all. Now we have the honor of combining the back panels. I'm using a slim ruler to mark out the seam allowance, a lazy move I picked up last year. Press and hand fell into little French seams. While we're at the back, let's also combine the back lining and attach to the front lining that's already attached to the front panels. Now we're going to serge the rest of the leg panels for a cleaner finish. Honestly, I really should have done this earlier in the process, but better late than never. These will help our trousers look better for longer. For the leg seams, I'm doing the ruler trick again for the seam allowance and then pinning them down. Pinning the crotch is actually my favorite for some weird reason. I think it's just, matching up all the notches that excites me. Then I did a little French seam all along the sides to make the pants look a bit more bespoke from the inside. At this stage, I couldn't wait anymore, so I did a little cheeky try-on. The beads were super satisfying, like on-body fidget spinners. Okay, back to work. Since our lining ends halfway, we need to clean up the ends. So let's fold them up twice and stitch. Then we're going to combine the inside legs for the lining. And I'm just going to do this by hand since the fabric is quite slippery. Finally, we're going to fasten the lining so it stays obediently in place. No rogue wiggles for this lining. For the leg openings, fold and press twice and stitch. For the waistband, add interfacing. Fold, press. Attach along the shell. And stitch. Declutter the knotty thread. Fold back, press, and maneuver your ends to satisfaction. Pin these in place and then hand fill the rest of the waistband from the inside. Now for the final reveal. I'm so pleased with how these trousers turned out. The fit is great, the beads are really fun, and make the trousers just very tactile. And I'm just really proud of my welt pockets as well. This was my first YouTube video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you'd like to see more videos like this, make sure to subscribe and leave a comment and a like. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!